إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فإن خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. أحييكم بتحية الإسلام وهي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So today inshallah we will read about some hadiths that discuss about the hadith and the sifatul wudu in Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, how Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam he performed the wudu. So this is very important because some of us used to make some mistakes in wudu because we have the right way how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he teach us how we can perform our wudu. So I read some first hadith. The first hadith I will read about the hadas, means what are the things that can make somebody to repeat his wudu. Then after we finish that, then we discuss about the sifatul wudu, how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did his own wudu. So about the hadas, Imam al-Bukhari narrated hadith in his book in Kitab al-Tahara. He said حدثنا إسحاق بن نصر قال حدثنا عبد الرزاق عن معمر عن حمام عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لا يقبل الله صلاة أحدكم إذا أحدث حتى يتودع. This hadith Imam Bukhari narrated it from Ishaq bin Nasr. Ishaq bin Nasr narrated it from Abdul Razak from Ma'amar from Hammam from Abi Hurairah radiyallahu anhu. Abu Hurairah from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, لا يقبل الله صلاة أحدكم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not accept prayer of any one of you إذا أحدث حتى يتودع, if he does hadas till he perform the new wudu. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot accept the prayer of any person who did hadas until he did another wudu. So if you have the wudu, the hadas came to you, so your wudu is already broken, you have to repeat another wudu. So the hadas, if we said hadas in Islamic law, if we said hadas, so it has two types. The first one, the thing that came from the human body, that like for example like the thing that come from the two ways of the human body, in front and the back. So if anything came from him like urine, so this is called hadas. He have to repeat the wudu. The second type of hadas means the hadas that touch, not come from your body but touch your body, like the najasa touch your cloth or touch your skin. So you cannot pray until you wash that najasa. So this is the two types of hadas. One, the thing that came from the human body, in front or the behind of him, like urine. So if you have the wudu, something came from you in front of in your back, so you have to repeat the new wudu. If you are doing prayer, something came from you like a wing or like something, urine or something like that, so you have to repeat a new wudu. So this is the first type of hadas. The second type is if a najasa touch your body, your skin or your clothes, so you have to wash it. For example, somebody is praying and the najasa came to his body, somebody put the najasa to his clothes when he's praying, or touch his skin, maybe he didn't know he did sujood on the place where somebody did the urine. So his prayer is batil. He have to repeat the prayer. He must go to wash the place where his body touched the najasa and he repeated the prayer. So this is the two types of hadas. So also the hadas, we have two categories of hadas. We have hadasul asgar and hadasul akbar. Hadasul asgar and hadasul akbar. If we said hadasul akbar, so the wudu, it will take the responsibility of hadas al asgar, but the wudu is not enough to remove the hadas akbar. The wudu only remove the hadas asgar. Hadas asgar means like urine and something that came from the back of you. So this, if you did urine, so if you did wudu, so the wudu can remove that hadas asgar. But the hadas al akbar, the big hadas like janaba, haid, or nifas, this the wudu is not enough to remove that hadas al akbar until you did al-ghusl. So the ghusl is the one that can remove the hadas al akbar, but wudu only remove the hadas al asgar. So in this hadith, when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "La yaqbalu Allah salata ahadikum idha ahdasa hatta yatawadda," Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot accept the prayer of one of you if he did hadas until he did another new wudu. This means hadas al asgar, because the wudu cannot remove the hadas al akbar. Only the ghusl can remove the hadas al akbar. So if somebody have hadas al asgar or hadas al akbar, if he pray, Allah cannot accept that prayer until he did the wudu in order to remove the hadas al asgar, also until he performed the ghusl in order to remove the hadas al akbar. So if you did wudu, then you can pray. So another issue is, if somebody, so before that, this hadith show for us Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot accept the prayer if you have hadas until you perform the wudu. Also this hadith teach us that if somebody is doing prayer, in the middle of the prayer the hadas come to him, so his prayer is batil. You have to go to repeat wudu. For example, somebody, he did wudu, so the wink came from him, or the drop of urine came from him. So at that time he had to stop the prayer and go to repeat the wudu. Then he came to start the new prayer. So this is the reason why Imam al-Nawawi, he said that the tahara in prayer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot accept the prayer until you have the tahara. This is ijma of ulama. It's ijma of ulama. So now we discuss about the masail, means the issues that we can understand from this hadith. So now the first issue is, man salla wa huwa muhdis muta'ammidan bila uzr fama hukmuhu. If somebody, he pray, he have the hadas, he pray, also he pray intentionally, so what is the hukum of that person? Somebody, he know that he already did urine, for example, and the time of prayer he started praying intentionally, he didn't forget intentionally, so we already know that his prayer is rejected. So what is the hukum of that person? Is it he have the sin, or what is hukum? Okay, yes, just a sin or another hukum. Yes, already battle, this is already known. Battle is already known because his prayer is rejected. But the question is, his hukum. Is it he have a sin or he have something that beyond sin? Just intentionally, not by mistake, not by mistake or forgot. Yes, intentionally he did. He don't like to do wudu. He said, I cannot do wudu. Just he pray with his hadas.
His akidah, his sin or beyond sin?
Yes.
Beyond sin.
So
What is beyond sin?
it's kufur. Yes, intentionally. So the ulama have two opinions about this issue. The ulama have two opinions. The first opinion, the ulama said that whoever pray with hadas intentionally, so he have a great sin, but he's not a kafir. He's not a kafir. So this is the opinion of the majority of ulama. Majority of ulama, as how the Imam Nawawi he said. The Imam Nawawi said that the opinion of the majority of ulama, whoever pray with hadas intentionally, so he have a great sin, but he's not a kafir. He's not a kafir. Then the second opinion, the opinion of Abu Hanifa. The opinion of Abu Hanifa. Abu Hanifa said that whoever pray with hadas intentionally, so this person is a kafir. He's a kafir. Why? Because he's playing with Sharia. He's playing with Sharia. So the playing with Sharia, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that إِذَا قُمْتُ إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ فَاغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ. And this person, Allah, he give us command. If you want to pray, you have to do wudu. Also, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he give us command. And this person refused to do that intentionally. So Abu Hanifa say he's playing with Sharia. So the playing with Sharia is kufr. So this is the reason why Abu Hanifa, he say he's a kafir. He's a kafir.
This ulama, who are those ulama? Who are those ulama?
The person, the Jamhur, from Malikiya, if we said the majority means, if we didn't mention one of them, it means the remaining three. Remaining three, yes. Malikiya, Shafi'iyya, and Hanabila. So, but the right opinion is the first opinion.
The first one.
Yes. Only if he didn't believe in wudu. He against it. He deny. If he deny it, so this no any disagreement between ulama. If he deny, he said the wudu is not compulsory. He said this is what I believe. He said this is what he believed. The wudu is not compulsory. He deny it. But if he know that the wudu is compulsory, just he didn't do it intentionally, he prayed, so he have a great sin. He's not a kafir. So this about the first issue. Another issue, man intaqada wudu'ahu asna as-salah fa innahu la yajuzu lahu an yakmil salatuhu.
Can you repeat opinion number one?
Number one, he's not a kafir. He's have a great sin, kabair, but he's not a kafir because he didn't deny the hukum, just he didn't do it intentionally. So the second opinion is opinion of Abu Hanifa. He said he is kafir. Why? Because he's playing with Sharia. He's playing with Sharia because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for him to perform the wudu when he want to pray. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said that, but he didn't do intentionally, not he forgot intentionally. So this show that he playing with Sharia. So the playing with Sharia, this can lead person to be a kafir. So this is the opinion of Abu Hanifa, but I said the right opinion is the first opinion.
If he doesn't believe in wudu?
Well, if he deny it, deny the hukum. He denied the hukum. Yes, like he denied the hukum, so this is kafir. All ulama they agree on it. If he deny,
If you deny any hukum.
yes, any hukum, not wudu only, any hukum. For example, he deny the hukum of salah, or he deny the hukum of hijab, any hukum that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, or Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say it in the Sunnah, somebody he deny it. So if he's not a jahil, another thing that is how to add this one, if he's not a jahil, but if he's a jahil, he didn't know he's a jahil, he denied that hukum with jahal, so we cannot say him he's kafir. But if he deny it, he have the knowledge this is what Allah said, and this is what Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, this is the hukum, but he deny it, so at that time the ulama said he's kafir. After we explain for him, we guide him, we teach him, but he said this is what he believe and he cannot change. So at that time we said what you did is kufr. So this okay.
But initially, it is a kabair. It's not just a small sin, it's a kabair.
Yes, initially it's kabair. Do intentionally is kabair.
Out of laziness? Out of laziness?
Yes, this is laziness is kabair also. This is kabair. Because he know it's compulsory, but because his laziness, he didn't do it. He pray without any problem. He didn't have any excuse. Maybe he cannot touch water or something like that. Just he prayed. Laziness, he don't like to touch water. So this is kabair. He commit a sin. So this is the meaning of he did prayer with others intentionally. Maybe laziness. Yes. Okay. So another issue. Oh yes, like make up this one, they cannot touch. Yes. So this is intentionally. Yes, this is intentionally. Yes, they say if they touch the water to their face, can wash this makeup or something like that. So this is intentionally. So any girl or woman did that, so she committed a kabair.
What if you are unsure whether the air from the penis?
What?
Yes. You're not sure.
You are not sure what?
Whether we have past wind.
The wind. Pass from our
Or
side.
pass wing.
So you're not sure whether it is really going
Okay,
on.
this you have, we read it this hard. If you are not sure you are doubting, your wudu is okay. Yes. Until you confirm that, yes. But because this one, hadith came, shaitan can come to you in order he want to destroy your prayer. He put the waswas to your heart that, oh, like you feel you pass the wing or not. So don't think about this. Just leave it, continue your prayer. Until you confirm. If you didn't confirm, you are doubting, so your wudu is okay, you can continue. This is shaitan. So this is the reason why Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if another hadith, if someone of you is praying, the shaitan he will come to him. And he started putting waswasa in his heart, like he felt that he passed a wing. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you hear that, don't cut your salah. Continue praying until you confirm you hear the sound of it, or you hear the bad odor, bad smell of it. So then you feel the bad, yes, or you hear the sound.
Sometimes you feel the wind come out. No sound.
If you are compound, the wind came from you. You compound that. No, you are not doubting. You are compound. So you have to go and repeat the wudu if you confirm. But if you are still doubting, is it a wind? What I hear came to me, is it a wind or it's not like that? So don't cut your prayer, just continue, because shaitan is there. And sometimes Prophet said the shaitan, he will come. He is the one who put the ear to your body in order to start here. The shaitan here, he put in order. Yes. Sometimes you Auzubillah. Yes.
It's still kacau.
So if the shaitan put it inside into our body, the air will really come out, right?
Yes, so this is the reason why if you hear, because the sound of the real wing that come from is different with that sound. You already know you already know the real sound of the wing that came from the somebody body. So if you hear another sound in your stomach, like this, like that, so this one only shaitan, and don't think about, just continue praying.
You mentioned during solat and we feel the was. But if it is before solat,
while taking wudu,
we're not sure whether we still have.
You know, if about this issue, what you look is, if you are confirmed that you have wudu from the initial place, you have the wudu, but what you are doubting, is it my wudu broken or not? So you cannot use your doubting just because the first time you already confirmed that you have. For example, now I pray Zuhur prayer. Before I pray Zuhur prayer, I know that I take wudu. So when the time of Asr prayer came, I started thinking, is it my wudu broke or not? So now I am doubting, is it broke or not? So I cannot use my doubt. Just I will use with my post yaqeen. My post yaqeen, because my post yaqeen, I already know that I did wudu when I pray Zuhur prayer. But now, when the Asr prayer, I still thinking, is it, after I do wudu, is it a wing come from me? Or is it this? I'm not sure, so I cannot use this. I use from my post knowledge. So this is the right thing that Prophet he teach us. Yeah, easier. Because, but if you are sure, for example, when I finish your prayer, I enter toilet, I came out from toilet. So when the Asr prayer came, I started thinking, is it when I enter toilet, I repeat the new wudu or not? So at that time, I have to repeat the new wudu, because I have confirmed that I already enter toilet. But the thing that I'm not sure that after I enter toilet, I take a new one or not. So at that time, I have to do it, because yes. So the thing that you look only what you did for the first time. You understand me? So this is, I will read this hadith for you. This hadith I will read, I bring many masail about it. Not only in the wudu, also for example for the tawaf. Even in the prayer, maybe you finish the prayer, you think, is it 4 rakah I pray or 3? So you have to take it 3, because you compound only you pray 3. The one that you are thinking for, is it 4 or 3? So you have to take it 3, so you complete the one. Also the tawaf, maybe you did the ashawat tawaf. So you started taking, is it I did 7 times or 6? So you have to take it 6. You have to take it 6.
You are more confident on the 7.
Yes, so you take it 6. Yes, you have to take the one that you have confidence on it.
No, if you are more confident on the 7.
Or if you have more confidence of 7, so you already did 7. But the thing that I said, if you started, you are not sure, you are down. Is it I did 6 or 7? This can enter in anything, especially somebody he divorced his wife, so he know that he think, is it 1 or 2? So he take it 1, because what he compound, he did 1, but then 2 or 3 he started thinking, is it when I said he said he divorced her, is it he said 2 or 3? He's not sure about it, so what he take only 1. So like that. This hadith I will read for you. If you come, it's among the hadiths that inshallah I will take it for you. He will enter in many masail.
Just when if the person fight non-stop.
What?
Win. Like the win. Non-stop. When he take the wudu, he fight again. Then he take again, then he
Okay, who is always, this is shaitan together with him. So don't he think about, he left this waswasa, he continue praying.
Okay.
Yes, if some people they have the problem, they are even in the prayer, you can see that before they said takbirat ihram, Allah, 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 like that. So all the wudu, he started wudu. After he finished, he turn back, he do again. So just you teach him, if he do the first one, even he finish somebody, his wudu is broken, don't look about, just continue his prayer.
But this one is with the wind coming out. The wind keep coming out.
If this is his nature, some people have like that. Always after he finished the wudu, he feel a wind came out from him. Or somebody who cannot control his urine. You understand? He cannot control, always come out. So only he did one wudu. After he did wudu, but ulama said that in each prayer he have to repeat the wudu if he have this situation. But if, for example, now for Zuhur prayer he did wudu, even the urine continue came out, just he go and pray, no problem, because this is nature for him. Or maybe his nature always he bring past the week always continuously. So only the first wudu is enough for him to pray. You know, the Islam is so easy. It's so easy. La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. So this is the reason why always I say for you, anything that you see is very complicated, very difficult. If you go and search, it's not the real teaching of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because all what Prophet he explained to us, he tried to make everything easier for you. Aisha said that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he didn't give choice to two things until he choose the one that is easier, not for the purpose of him, for the purpose of his ummah. Okay, so now another issue, somebody started praying. So in his, when he doing his prayer, before he finished his prayer, then the hadass came out from his body. So immediately he have to stop his prayer. His prayer is batil. He have to go to repeat the wudu and he pray again. Or maybe you are praying somebody, maybe he take a urine in the piece of something, he throw it to your body. Maybe you are in the last rakah or in the last tashahhud. Somebody he throw his piece of urine, or in the, maybe he throw it to your body. So at that time you have to, your prayer, your wudu is here with you, but your body is normal, it's najas. So you have to go and wash your body and you come to start a new prayer. Also the same thing, the imam, if he's praying, he lead the prayer. Before he finished the prayer, the hadass came out from his body. So his prayer, particularly his prayer is batil, is broken down. So you have to bring somebody to complete the prayer. Maybe so he cannot set all the prayer of his followers, they have to repeat. No, only he go and somebody he replace him in order to continue from where he stopped. So now another issue is it compulsory for us? We have to do wudu for sujud tilawatul Quran. And so yes, the ulama they have different opinion, because some ulama they look sujud sahw, sujud tilawa and sujud shukr. You know sujud shukr. If a good news came to you, maybe the student who write the exam, so like secondary school student, SPM, they finish, he got the story that he passed all his subject. So this is a good news to him. So he did sujud shukr. So is it need for him before he did sujud shukr, he have to take wudu? Or yes, the same issue with sujud. Yes, another issue. Sujud tilawa and sujud shukr. Because the hadith said that Allah cannot accept the prayer without wudu. So some ulama, they look that the sujood is prayer. The sujood is prayer. So this is the reason why the ulama, they had different opinion. So this issue, the ulama had different opinion. The first opinion is la budda min al-wudu annaha salah. So if you want to do sujood shukr or sujood tilawa, you have to perform wudu, because the sujood is salah, is prayer. So if they said the sujood, any sujood is prayer, so this show that you cannot pray without wudu. So this is the opinion. Some ulama say that if you want to do sujood tilawat al-Quran or sujood shukr, so you have to perform the wudu. You have to perform the wudu, because sujood shukr.
No, is it from Jumhur ulama?
No, some ulama. Some ulama. Yes. The second opinion is no need for you to perform the wudu. So this is the opinion of the majority of ulama. Also this opinion, Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah and Ibn Qayyim and Imam al-Shawkani, they say this is the right opinion. This is the right opinion. Because why? We said no need to perform the wudu before you did the sujood tilawa or sujood shukr, because we didn't have any hadith narrated from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that showed that when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to did sujood tilawa, he performed the wudu. Also, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam one day in Mecca, he read the Quran together with Sahaba. All Sahaba, he did sujood shukr with sujood tilawa. Also all the Sahaba, they did it together with him. But Prophet, he didn't check, he didn't ask them, did you have wudu or not? So this showed that either you have wudu or you didn't have wudu, so you can perform the sujood tilawa. In the same thing, sujood shukr. Sujood shukr. Many the good news came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He did sujood shukr. He didn't say that you have to do wudu before you do that. So we didn't have any hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that show for us that we have to do wudu for sujood shukr and sujood at tilawa. So this is the right opinion. This is the right opinion.
How about if let's say we just receive good news from phone, and then like women doesn't cover our head at home, so syukur.
Yes. So yeah, here it's better to cover your aura first, then you because this is because why I say that, because if somebody he didn't cover his aura, even the malaika cannot look to him. For example, if somebody he will enter the toilet, so that always the malaika is together with us, so they will stay aside. They don't like to look the aura of somebody. Also, if the somebody maybe he will meet his wife, also the malaika can give gap, cannot like to see his aura. So for this issue, if the malaika cannot see, they don't like to see the aura, so what about the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? In order for adab to cover your aura, then you did the sujood. You did the sujood. It's better.
How about facing Qibla?
And no need for facing at any time, at any place. But if you have the time to face the Qibla, it's okay. But if you didn't have, you didn't get a chance to face the Qibla, you can do the sujood tilawa sujood, because it's not prayer. It's not prayer. It's not prayer. The right opinion, the sujood tilawa and sujood shukr is not prayer.
But the sujood is like the sujood in the salah.
Yes, it's like the sujood in the salah, but not is that, because in the salah we do two sujood, but this is only one. Yes.
The action is exactly.
Yes, the action is the same thing.
Yes. But when we
reading the Quran, not in solat, do we also do the sujud tilawah? Do we also act?
Yes.
Not just doa, read the...
Yes, you can. You can, yes.
That means you can also just read the doa.
Subhanallah. Nah.
So tak ada salam.
Eh?
Tak ada salam.
Without salam, no need of salam. Sajjatu wajhiha lillazi. Nah. Yes, it's enough. Yes.
When it's your sujud, okay.
Even sujud syukur. Say you can say alhamdulillah, it's okay.
Sujud sajadah, do you have to sujud?
What?
Sajadah, yes.
This is surah tilawa.
Tilawah, you have to sujud.
Yes, you have to do sujud.
You escape from accident.
Yes.
If you are, like so many people in the class, then you read verse with sujud, with tilawah. You have to.
It's not compulsory.
But can you just say the verse?
For example, now I am reading Surah Sajda or any ayah in Quran that have sujud. So if I read it, even you are in the class, it's not compulsory for you to sujud together with me. It's not compulsory. Also, even myself, it's not compulsory for me to do it. It's just mustahaba and sunnah. It's not compulsory. I said whoever read the Quran for sujud tilawa, he have to did sujud. It's not compulsory.
Even in prayer.
Even in prayer, it's not compulsory. Yes, it's not compulsory. Now, for example, if we read Surah Sajda in prayer, so maybe the Imam, he read the ayah of sujud, he didn't do sujud, his prayer is okay.
But if you do, we have to do.
Yes, if he do, because he's your Imam, you have to follow him. I mean that if the Imam, he didn't do, don't say that I have to do. No, it's not compulsory at all. It's not compulsory.
Can you just read without read the, like Sajadah what she has, you just read, but you don't sujud? Can you do that?
No.
No, because
Yes.
so many people do that. They just
No. Until you did it, then you can read this dua. But if you didn't do it, you cannot read it, because we didn't hear from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He didn't do sujud tilawa and he did this dua. Only in the sujud tilawa. You understand? Also, no salam for it. No salam for it. Only sujud sahw we have to do salam. For sujud sahw, you have to do salam. But tilawa and shukr, no salam. You said assalamu alaikum. Okay. So another issue is that is a very important. Somebody, he have the hadas. He didn't pound.
Another issue, eh?
Yes, another issue. Somebody, he have the hadas. He didn't pound water for wudu. Also, he didn't have the soil to do tayammum. So what he will do? He will perform the prayer or without wudu, without tayammum. For example, somebody, he in the place where no water there and no sun, does that he can do tayammum, and this is the time of prayer.
The dust.
No, he in the place that he didn't get sun or dust or any water, so the time of prayer is arrived. So what he will do? He will pray without wudu and tayammum, or just he wait until he get one of these two, either water or sun, then he perform either wudu or tayammum, he pray, or immediately he have to pray in the time.
Pray.
So if he pray, hadith say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot accept prayer if somebody have the hadas until he perform the wudu, or the substitute of wudu is tayammum. You understand? So this person in the place he didn't have water and sun and dust, so the time of prayer, and he have the hadas in his body, so he will pray or he wait.
Pray.
So if he pray, Allah accept his prayer.
Except because he cannot find.
Not accepted. Because the syarat is you have wudu or tayammum, right?
Okay.
For example, if that person is in prison.
There's prison, they have this one. They have the wall, he can. For example, in the place where no sun or no water there. For example, the ulama gave example. For example, you are in the forest, so you meet a lion. Yes, he follow you and you go up on the tree. On the tree. So you have the hadas. So in the tree you don't have water and the dust there. So they're over. And if you come down, the lion is waiting for you. So in this situation or another situation like this, the ulama used to give the example like this situation. So what you will do? So you pray or no? So if you pray, your prayer is accepted, because hadith said that Allah cannot accept any prayer if you have the hadas until you did wudu, or the substitute of wudu is tayammum.
What is in normal situation?
So we want to hear what ulama said. You understand the issue, eh? So now the answer is the ulama have three opinions. The ulama have three opinions. The ulama said that it's compulsory for him at that time to pray. But after he pray, also if he get a chance, when he get a place where it's the water and sun, he must to did wudu and he repeat the prayer again. Qada, yes, he must to repeat the prayer again. But at that time he have to pray in that situation.
Without wudu.
Yes, without wudu. But after that he have to, if he get the water or wudu, he have to pray again. So this is the first opinion. So the second opinion is it's haram for him to pray. It's haram for him to pray, but just he wait until he got water or sun, then he did wudu, then he can did qada. He did qada. So this is the second opinion. The last one, is he will pray and he cannot did qada. He will pray and he cannot did qada. No need of qada. The first opinion, he have to pray, but he have to did qada. The second opinion is haram for him to pray, just he did qada. But the last one, he have to pray, no need for him to did qada. So yes, so this is the three opinion. So you already know that our religion is so easy. Yes. So the right opinion is the number three. So this is the opinion that Imam al-Nawawi said is the right. Ibn is against the Shafi'iyya. Again is against the Shafi'iyya and Malikiyya. Against the opinion of Shafi'iyya and Malikiyya, you have to pray and you have to did qada again. But the last opinion, you see, Imam al-Nawawi, he follows Shafi'iyya, but he choose the last opinion. Why? Because Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Iza amartukum bi amrin fa'atu minhu mastata'tu." If I give you command to do something, you do it according to your capacity. Also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Fattaqullaha mastata'tu." You fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to your capacity or your effort. So the thing that is beyond your capacity, so Allah cannot ask you about it. So So this in this situation is beyond your capacity. You don't have any choice.
Yes.
So you do what is your choice. So this is show that the Islam is very easier religion. So this is the reason why we said even a sick person, if he have sickness, he cannot stand, only he can sit, he pray. If he cannot sit, just he lie down, he pray, so he can pray. Even he cannot maybe shake his body, just to pray, only in his heart he can pray according to your istita'a. Yes. So this is the right opinion. So this opinion is the opinion Imam al-Nawawi, he said this is the right opinion. Also Shaykh al-Islam bin Taymiyyah also said this is the right opinion. So anybody who found himself in this situation, the time of prayer, just he pray. No need to qada. No need to do qada.
What about?
Okay. What about?
In the aeroplane,
Yes.
some people say just pray, just to respect the time of the prayer time. When you land, you must pray again.
No need for that. Just if you are in the aeroplane, just you go and do wudu, because you can. If you are in the stage that you can stand, just did stand and pray, because sometimes in the aeroplane you can stand and you do anything, you cannot fall down. So if you are in the situation where maybe the aeroplane shaking, you cannot stand, so you can pray on your seat. It's okay. And also it's not necessary you have to face the Qibla, because you didn't know why it's Qibla. Just you pray. Just you pray in any place where you are.
But it's better to stand for takbiratul ihram.
Yeah? No. If for example I cannot make standing, just in my seat, just I did takbiratul ihram, Allahu Akbar, like this. So I read the Fatiha, also the ruku, I just did like this, Allahu Akbar. Also the sujood, I did like this, Allahu Akbar. It's okay, because your heart, Allah knows what you are doing, and your prayer is accepted. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to pray on the camel if he riding his camel.
Ustaz,
Okay.
if I choose opinion number 2, there is haram to pray, but when the member do the qada, because there is a hadith saying that the Sahabat going after the war or going to the
La yusalliyanna ahadukum illa fi bani Qurayza. You miss this hadith? You miss this hadith. La yusalliyanna ahadukum illa fi
some of
bani.
them do pray.
Yeah, yes, this is the hadith. Yes.
Until the
Yes.
time is over, they pray.
Yes, this is another issue. This is another issue. It's different with this one.
But if I choose number 2, okay, so isn't it?
Yes, but you choose the easier for yes. If you like to choose number 2, it's okay for you. But the right thing, you choose the better. You choose something that is easier. This is the easier for you. We pray in the situation that you are. So after you, no need for you to repeat another prayer. Yes. Okay.
The first opinion is whose opinion?
It's the Malikiya Shafi'iyya. The second one remaining was some ulama, and the last one is some also ulama. This is what Imam al-Nawawi, the opinion of Imam al-Nawawi and Shaykh al-Islam bin Taymiyyah. Okay, so now
Right opinion is opinion number 2.
Alright, it's like that is stronger, isn't it?
yes, but the better. Yes. So always this is so easier for you. So why you can choose the one that is so strong?
Why is it a better opinion? How do you know that?
Yes, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, "Fattaqullaha mastata'tum."
Okay.
Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Iza amartukum bi an shay'in fa'atu minhu mastata'tum." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if I said I give you command to do something, you did it according to your capacity. So here you didn't have capacity to do wudu. So you have to do prayer according the situation where you are in. You understand? So this is the general qaida in everything in our ibadah. Fattaqullaha mastata'tu. What is beyond your capacity, Allah cannot ask you about it. Because all ibadah, it's going according to the capacity of human being. If something is beyond your capacity, Allah cannot ask you about it.
So this is based on ayat Quran.
Based on this ayah Quran and based in this hadith. Fattaqullaha mastata'tu. Yes. So not only this, in anything of ibadah, yes, you have to do it according to your capacity. Something that is beyond your capacity, Allah cannot ask you. Allah cannot ask you to do something that is beyond your capacity. So this is the reason why all the ibadah that Allah said for us to do it is with our capacity, within our capacity. But if it's beyond that, Allah cannot request for us. You see, even for example, the dead body of animal is haram to eat, for example. But if you are in the situation that you are feeling hungry, you didn't get anything to eat, you will die. So in this situation, Allah allowed you to eat it. If you refuse to eat and you die, you commit a sin. You understand? Like that. So this also is another thing that some ulama. So we have all this issue. Yes, so many. So you have to think the Islam is easier religion. So our problem is why many people the unbelievers, they didn't accept Islam. The problem is not from Islam, it's from we Muslims. Because we didn't show for them this religion is easier and is for all human beings. So this is the reason why some ulama say that if you teach somebody the real Islam, even his kafir, he will accept it. Anybody who understands the real Islam, he will accept it. And anybody who understands the real Islam, he cannot commit a ridda. So anybody that you see, he left Islam, he entered another religion, actually this person is jahil. He didn't know what is the real Islam. If he know the real Islam, so he know that he get a great ni'mah, how he can left this ni'mah. So this is the reason why you have to try to learn and to teach and to others. So inshallah ta'ala we found this religion is very easy. So now Sifatul Wudu, Sifat al-Wudu, how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he performed his wudu. So this one about the Sifat, I bring only one hadith. But about the Sifat, because I take one by one. Ghasal al-yadayn, how Prophet he did his own, means al-madmada wal-istinshaq, how Prophet he did it. So here, what I want to explain for you, just I focus what came from the hadith. Either it's the same thing with your mazhab or is contradicting your mazhab, just we see what Prophet he did. You understand? So now I read, we have many hadiths that narrated from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam how he performed his own wudu, but only I choose one hadith. So this one hadith also we take one sipa one by one. We explain it in details how Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did. Maybe for today we started some of it. Next week because I read almost from page 10 to page 14, almost 10 pages I wrote about Sifat Wudu Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we read some of it, and next week we read. This is very, very important, because you see many people, they will do, they make mistake. Also, from here we hear what is the right in our mazhab. What is the right in our mazhab? which thing is better. Okay, so the hadith is قال إمام البخاري رحمه الله حدثنا أبو اليمان قال أخبرنا شعيب عن الزهري قال أخبرني عطاء بن يزيد عن همران مولى عثمان بن عفان أنه رأى عثمان بن عفان دعا بوضوء فأفرغ على يديه من إنائه فغسلهما 3 مرات ثم أدخل يمينه في الوضوء ثم تمضمض واستنشق واستنثر ثم غسل وجهه 3 ويديه إلى مرفقيه 3 ثم مسح برأسه ثم غسل كل رجل 3 ثم قال رأيت النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يتودع نحو وضوء هذا وقال من تودع نحو وضوء هذا ثم صلى ركعتين لا يحدث فيهما نفسه غفر الله له ما تقدم من ذنبه. So this hadith, Bukhari narrated it from Abu Yaman from Shu'aib from Imam Zuhri from Ata bin Yazid from Humran is the houseboy of Uthman bin Affan. So Humran, he said that annahu ra'a Uthman bin Affan. Humran, he said he saw his master Uthman bin Affan da'a bi wudu'in. Uthman bin Affan, he said to somebody, bring me a water in order to perform the wudu. So after they bring the water to him, fa'afraga ala yadayhi. So Uthman bin Affan, before he put his hand in the small pot of water to start the wudu, he put the water, fa'afraga ala yadayhi, means he put the water to his hand and he washed his hand 3 times. 3 times. Then after that, summa adkhala yaminuhu fil wudu. Then he put the right hand inside the water and he take water with his right hand. Summa tamadmada wastanshaka wastansa. Then he did madmada and istinshak, means to take the water, breathe in the water in your nose. This is called istinshak. Then istinsar, and he bring the breeze out of water from his nose. After he take it, breathe in and breathe out. So this is called istinshak and istinthar. So summa gasala wajahu thalasan. Then he washed his face 3 times. وَيَدَيْهِ إِلَى مِرْفِقَيْنِ ثَلَاثًا. Then he washed his hand to his elbow here 3 times. ثُمَّ مَسَحَ بِرَأْسِهِ. Then he touched his head. ثُمَّ غَسَلَ كُلُّ رِجْلٍ ثَلَاثًا. Then he washed each of his leg 3 times.
He washed his head
once, yes. We discuss one by one, we see. One by one, all we discuss one by one.
Legs 3 times.
Yes, he washed his leg 3 times. Then leg 3 times means each one. He started with the right one 3 times and the left one 3 times. So after he didn't mention it here. Just we discuss one by one. So after he finished that, summa qala, then after the Usman he finished, then the Usman said, Ra'aytu an-nabiyya sallallahu alayhi wa sallam yatawadda'a nahu wudu'i hadha. I saw Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he performed the wudu as how you saw I did. As how you saw I did my own, this is the same thing how the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam he did. And Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said that man tawadda'a nahu wudu'i hadha, whoever performed the wudu as how I did my own, summa salla raka'ataini, then he prayed 2 raka'ah. After he finished the wudu, he did the wudu as how I did my own. After that, he prayed 2 raka'ah, la yuhaddisu fihi ma nafsah. And in this 2 raka'ah, he didn't think about anything of dunya in his prayer. Means he didn't think anything about dunya in his heart. Just he focused about his prayer. So if you do that, غفر الله له ما تقدم من ذنبه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already forgive him what all he did from his sin, previous sins that he did. Allah, he forgive him.
Small sin.
So we discussed about, is this small or is there a kabair? So you see this hadith, this hadith showed to us, if you perform the wudu as how the Prophet he did, and you pray 2 raka'ah, and this 2 raka'ah you didn't think about anything of dunya, so you finish, only you focus about your prayer. So after you finish, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already forgive you all the previous sins that you did.
But after you complete the wudu, before you pray, you make dua, right?
Yes, we come with this one by one. One by one. So this is the reason why I said for you, I read almost 10 pages.
Like one, we have and notes too.
So after just to understand firstly. Okay, so this show that if you need to get this reward, Allah to forgive you all your sins previous, you have to do wudu as how the Prophet he did. This is the first condition. And the second condition is, when you pray, don't take anything of dunya. You understand? So if you think anything about the dunya, so you didn't get this. Also, if you pray, you didn't perform the wudu as how the Prophet he did it, you didn't get this. So this is our problem. Majority of us, we didn't start thinking anything until we said Allah Akbar, we started prayer. So this thinking was divided into 2. So which one can affect our reward, this reward? The thinking that can affect means the thinking of dunya that you started from the prayer until you finish, you continue doing it. But if you started prayer, came to you and you stop it, you try your best, you stop it and continue, you focus about your prayer, inshallah ta'ala you get this reward. So the ulama said that the thinking of dunya that can stop you to get this reward, the thinking of dunya that when you started the prayer, you started thinking until you finish the prayer. Some of us, sometimes if they pray behind Imam, if he finished the prayer, you ask him which surah Imam he read in the first rak'ah, he cannot inform you. He didn't know. Or some of us, if he pray individually, he confused, he didn't know in that his 2 rak'ah, he did or 3. So all this one, he didn't get this reward. You understand? So this is the reason why in another hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, somebody he can pray, he finished the prayer, he didn't get anything from the reward, only 1/10. Some of them 2/10. Some of them 3/10. So you can see 2 people stand behind Imam, they pray, both up the same in one saf. But after they finish the prayer, the gap between them is like the sky and the earth and the earth. But the same time, they pray the same time in the same sub, side by side. But this one, because his heart only focused to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But this one started, if I finish the prayer, I have to go to shopping mall, I want to buy something. or I have to go, I have walima to also, I have to finish, or like this, like that. Or started thinking about another thing he did in his office or something like that. So he will finish the prayer, maybe only he get 1%, 1/10.
0.
Yes, sometimes it may be 0. Yes, you understand? So this is the what we means the thinking on dunya. It means that the thinking that continuously from the beginning of the prayer up to the end. But if some part of the time in the prayer you think, you try, you stop it, you focus in your prayer, So inshallah ta'ala you get this reward. So you see, this is the difference between us and Sahaba. The Sahaba, if you want to like to see them, maybe if they have problem, they are sick, maybe you want to do operation for them, so just leave until they started prayer. Now if you want to do the operation for somebody, you have to put the injection in order to make his sleeping, or he cannot hear the pain. So but the Sahaba at that time, if you want to do, when the Anas have problem, Urwa bin Zubair, when he had problem in his leg, the medical doctor said for him they have to cut his leg. Yes, Urwa bin Zubair, yes, it's sahih. Urwa bin Zubair. So he said for him, so if you want to do that, so you did it after I started the prayer. Because at that time he cannot feel, because he focused about his prayer. So this is the Sahaba. This is the Sahaba.
But he prays short now.
Yes. So, but about us now, since somebody even takbiratul ihram, he didn't know he did it or not when he want to start it. No focus. Just dunya, always dunya here. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no khushu. Urwa bin Zubair. Urwa bin Zubair. Okay, so
Ustaz, can you repeat the word for the nose? What is it? The nose.
breathe in, istinshaq. Istinshaq.
Bring in.
Istinshaq.
Bring out.
Istinthar. Istinthar. Bring out. Yes. Bitha. Breathe out. Istinshaq. This is breathe in. Istinthar. 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 Okay. So now, so before we started discuss about when the Prophet ﷺ said, "Gufira lahu ma taqaddama min zambi," Allah forgive him all the previous sins that he did before. So this is include kabair or only sagair? So the writing is sagair. The writing is sagair. Kabair, Allah cannot forgive it until with tawbah, until you ask forgiveness. But sagair, this is sagair. So you see, we have a lot of things that we can do. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us sagair. Because why do we say that? Because one hadith of Abu Huraira said that قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الصلوات الخمس والجمعة إلى الجمعة ورمضان إلى رمضان مكفرات ما بينهن إذا اجتنب الكبائر. So خمس salawat, 5 daily prayers, and Jum'ah to another Jum'ah, and Ramadan to another Ramadan. So this can Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive you your sins that you did if you avoid doing the kabair. Means 5 daily prayers. If you pray Zuhur prayer, so all what you did, Zunub, what you did to Asr prayer, if you did Wudu for Asr prayer, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already forgive you the sin that you did between Zuhur prayer to Asr prayer. Also, if you did the Wudu for Maghrib prayer, all what you did of Zunub from Asr to Maghrib, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you. If you did Wudu for Isha prayer, all the Zunub that you did from Maghrib to Isha, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you. And also if you did wudu for Fajr prayer, all what you did from Zunub that you did from Isha to Fajr prayer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you. This is the meaning. But with one condition, if you avoid doing the kabair. If you avoid doing the kabair. Also, from Jum'ah to Jum'ah, if I pray, yesterday we prayed Salatul Jum'ah. So to next Jum'ah, all what the person did, Zunub that he did, if he prays second Jum'ah, this, all Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him with one condition, if he avoid doing it, kabair. Also, Ramadan to Ramadan. Now only remaining how many days? 30 something days to started the Ramadan. So if we did this Ramadan, so all what the zulub that we did from the previous Ramadan to this one that it coming, inshallah ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us if you avoid the kabair. So this is the condition. So this,
That means if you do the wudu and make the prayer,
yes.
that is the reward.
Yeah.
The sin will be forgiven.
Yes, I explain for you this thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said forgive you means is sagair, not kabair. Sagair, not kabair. So this is, I bring this another hadith. In this hadith explain more. Prophet explain, if you didn't do kabair, means not include kabair, only sagair. So if you perform the wudu and you pray 2 rak'ah, we didn't think about any dunya, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already forgive you all the previous zunub, sagair that you did, not include kabair, not include.
Just, right from when we got we baligh, is it? Or meaning right from when we started?
Yes, so this is the reason why from prayer to prayer. Yes.
In other words, as far as
Yes, if you continue your previous, always you perform the 5 daily prayers like that.
So it's wudu plus 2 rak'ah.
Yes, wudu plus 2 rak'ah. Either this 2 rak'ah,
and
this,
everything about dunya.
yes, this 2 rak'ah either is farida or nafila. Either is farida or nafila.
Bilal Ustaz. Bilal ni.
Bilal? Like what Bilal he always do. If you, because either in the time of prayer or not, if you did wudu, it's mustahab for you to pray 2 rak'ah. So if you pray this 2 rak'ah, so you get this reward. This is called sunnatul wudu. This is the prayer that always Bilal bin Rabah used to did. So now the first thing that we discuss now, we started about the al-madmada wal-istinshaq. Means madmada for mouth and istinshaq. So this is the first thing that we started discuss. Why is it madmada and istinshaq? Madmada, to put the water in your mouth and throw it away. This is called madmada. Madmada.
But the hadith from Usman bin Affan is not.
There's
no mention of putting water into the mouth, right?
He's mentioned madmada. Summa tamadmada. You didn't see? Summa tamadmada.
When you translate, it's not translated.
Oh, I didn't say it. Okay, so yes. Summa tamadmada wastanshaqa wastanthara.
Before each day,
That is
Before istinshaq.
before
Istinshaq. Before istinshaq, then madmada. So now we started about the madmada and istinshaq. So the first thing that we discuss about before we explain the kayfiyah, how the Prophet he did his madmada and istinshaq, The first thing is it madmada and istishkar, is it is wajib
Sunnah.
or is sunnah?
Sunnah.
Okay, so this is the big issue. Is it madmada and istinshaq fard, wajib or sunnah? All of you said sunnah, because this is according to Mazhab Imam Shabi. Also according to Mazhab Imam Malik, the same thing. Malik also said sunnah. Al-madmada wal-istinshaq wal-istinthar, is it a sunnah or is fard? So this is the thing that we discuss now. So about the hukum of madmada and istinshaq, we have three opinions of ulama. The first opinion is the opinion of Shafi'iyya, Mazhab Shafi'i, also the opinion of Malikiyya, Mazhab Imam Malik. They say that al-madmada wal-istinshaq is not wajib, not in the wudu, also not in the ghusl. All madmada istinshaq in wudu and ghusl is not wajib, it's just sunnah. So what we can understand from this opinion means that if somebody he did wudu, you understand, he did wudu or he did ghusl, he didn't do madmada, also he didn't do istinshaq, his wudu is okay. This is the result of this opinion. If they said it's not wajib, it's not part, means that if somebody he performed the wudu or he performed the ghusl, he didn't do madmada, also he didn't do istinshaq, so his wudu is okay, and if he pray with that wudu, his prayer is accepted. So according to the Shafi'iyya and Malikiyya, if somebody he performed the wudu but he didn't did madmada and istinshaq, so his wudu is okay. Also if he pray with that wudu, his prayer is accepted, because madmada and istinshaq is not wajib, just is sunnah. So this is the opinion of Malikiyya and Shafi'iyya. So this is the first opinion, both in wudu and ghusl. The second opinion is the opinion of Abu Hanifa, Mazhab Abu Hanifa. Abu Hanifa said madmada al-istinshaq is wajib in ghusl. In ghusl is wajib, but in wudu it's sunnah. In wudu is sunnah, but in ghusl is wajib. What is the meaning of this? According to Abu Hanifa, if somebody he did ghusl janaba, so it's wajib for him to do madmada and istinshaq. If he didn't do it, his ghusl is not accepted. You understand? But according to him in wudu, so it's not compulsory. In wudu it's not compulsory. So if he did wudu, he didn't do madmada and istinshaq, so his wudu is accepted. So the difference between Abu Hanifa and Malik and Shafi'i, only one difference. Malik and Shafi'i, they said in both, in wudu and ghusl is sunnah. But Abu Hanifa differentiate. He said in ghusl is wajib, and in wudu is sunnah. In wudu is sunnah. So you understand the difference between the opinion of Malik and the opinion of Imam Shafi'i. Opinion of Abu Hanifa and the opinion of Imam Shafi'i and Malik. So the last opinion is the opinion of Ahmad bin Hanbal. The opinion of Ahmad bin Hanbal. Ahmad bin Hanbal, he said, madmada and istinshaq is wajib both in wudu and ghusl. Both in wudu and ghusl. So the result of this opinion means that if somebody he performed the wudu or ghusl, he didn't do madmada and istinshaq, so his wudu is not accepted. Also, his ghusl is not accepted. You understand? So these are the three opinions. So which opinion is the right opinion? Abu Hanifa. So some of you, they choose the opinion of Abu Hanifa, means in wudu is sunnah and in ghusl is wajib.
So the right one is Abu Hanifa.
No, some of you, I said, they choose. The opinion of number one, the opinion of Malik and Shafi'i, because you are following Mazhab Shafi'i and Malik.
Hanbali is right.
Okay,
I vote for Shafi'i.
Shafi'i, yes, of course, because you are in Malaysia, so you choose the opinion of Imam Shafi'i. So the right one, if you look the evidence from Quran and Sunnah, the right one, the right opinion is number 3. Yes, both is wajib, madmada and istinshaq, both is wajib in wudu and ghusl. So why? Because one, about the istinshaq, we have the hadith when the Prophet ﷺ said to somebody, hadith authentic from Bukhari and Muslim, he teach him about the wudu. He said for him, فَلْيَجْعَلْ فِي أَنْفِهِ مَاءً. He said for him, if you did wudu, you have to put, he gave him order, فَلْيَجْعَلْ فِي أَنْفِهِ الْمَاء. You have to put the water inside your nose. So if the Prophet ﷺ, he give the command, the origin of the command from Prophet is wajib. Until we have dalil, another dalil that showed that it's not wajib. So we didn't have any dalil that showed that that is not wajib. Prophet, he give the command. He said for him, that sahabi, if you do wudu, you have to put the water in your nose. Means you have to did istinshaq. So this is the command and order from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So according to the ulama usul, if Prophet he give the command, so this command is wajib. Until we found another dalil from Prophet that showed that the command that he give is not wajib, is sunnah. You understand?
Only is wajib.
No, I give you the both. Now I'll give you the dalil for istinshaq. Now I'll give you the dalil for al-madmada.
When you mention istinshaq, it means both. Istinshaq.
Yes, together with istinthar. Yes, both. Yes, because if you breathe in, you have to breathe out.
Very, very painful.
Yes.
Good, but it's very good.
Yes, it's very good. So about the madmada also, we have the hadith that narrated from Abu Dawood. The hadith is authentic. Hadith Laqit bin Sabra radiallahu anhu. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said for him, it's big wudu. You have to try to perform wudu. You complete your wudu, means you wash your joint as how the water to touch everywhere. This is called isbigh wudu. Wabalik fi istinshaq. You have to breathe in the water to go deeply in your nose. Don't do like this small. Just breathe in to go inside, because this is good for your head. Yes, to breathe in to go deeply in your illa أن تكون صائما. But if you are doing fasting, don't do that. If you are doing fasting, Prophet said don't do that. Just you do you do inside, but don't take breeze deeply inside. Just from the beginning also only. You understand? So he said, وَإِذَا تَوَضَّعْتَ, if you did wudu, made this command. If you do wudu, made, you have to did al-madmada. You have to wash your mouth. You have to did al-madmada. So this show that is command from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam. So this is the first evidence for istinshaq and madmada. So you see, Prophet, he give the command. Also another evidence is, since Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he started doing wudu, we didn't have one hadith narrated from Sahaba. One day Prophet, he did wudu, he didn't do istinshaq and madmada. All his life, when he started doing wudu, since when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him command to did wudu, all his life, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he did madmada and istinshaq. So if it's not wajib, so Prophet, maybe we can get one day he didn't do it. But since when the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said for him to perform the wudu if he want to pray, since at that time until he passed away, always if he performed the wudu, he did madmada and istinshaq. So this show that is wajib. If it's not wajib, so we can get sometimes he didn't do it. But when we found that all his life, from the beginning, he started doing wudu until he passed away, he performed the madmada and istinshaq, this show that is wajib. Also, another dalil.
That means he did once.
Didn't
do it, is it?
What?
Never, not once.
Yes, never.
He never missed.
Never. Yes. All in his life. So if it's not a wajib, so maybe we can find a one hadith that show for us. Sometimes Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't do this madmada or istinshaq. Also, this ayah, when the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِذَا قُمْتُ إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ فَاغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ. So the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if you want to pray, you have to wash your face. So the ulama said, the nose and the mouth inside the face. Yes. The nose and the mouth is inside the face, is within the face. So Allah said, wash your face. But the Shafi'iyah and Malikiyah, they said only here face, not include this one. So the Shafi'iyah and Malikiyah, they said what came from ayah is part. What the Quran not mentioning is sunnah. This is their evidence. Because in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he didn't mention it, nose and to wash, to did istinshaq, but he said faghsulu wujuhakum. They said what Allah mentioning in the Quran about the ayatul wudu, this is wajib. What Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he add in the wudu, this is sunnah. We said it's not like that because in this ayah also, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said faghsulu wujuhakum, the wajh, nose and mouth include in face. Include in face, not only face here. All this we call it face according to Arab language. So this is the reason why they said even in this ayah that the Shafi'iyah and Malikiyah said they didn't have the evidence because the face include mouth and nose, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said faghsulu wujuhakum. So this include all what in the face. You understand? So this is the three evidence that show that the istinshaq and madmada is the wajib. So the right opinion in this issue is the opinion of Ahmad bin Hanbal. So what Ahmad said is right, because if he saw Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't miss one since he started doing wudu. since he started doing wudu. So we stop here. The time is full.
I'm going to that class.
Okay, no problem, inshallah. So we stop here. So next week, inshallah, we continue kayfiya, how Prophet used to did madmada, how he's doing and how he did istinshaq, how the Prophet he did his own. So now what we discuss here about the hukum of it, is it wajib or is sunnah? So Malikiya and Shafi'iyya said is sunnah. Abu Hanifa said is sunnah in wudu, but in ghusl is wajib. But Shafi'iyya, Hanabila said both in wudu and ghusl is wajib. So now the next week, inshallah, we discuss about kayfiya, how. So and also this is very important because some of us we did not as how the Prophet he did his mother and istinshaq.
But we have to go home now and do manmada and istinshaq.
Yeah.
But we don't know the idea.
So the time is gone because this is long. We take time.
Do whatever you want first.
Yes. So you did what you know. Inshallah, next week if we are still alive, inshallah. Yes.
But I still stick to that of the Shafi'i because I do not know how the right way of doing it.
You don't know the kaifiyah.
No, this is different with this. Kayfiya is different and the hukum of it is different. You understand? This is hukum. Is it now, for example, all of them they agree washing the face is wajib, eh? So, but some of us will make a mistake when we wash our face. So I will explain for you kayfiya, how the Prophet he wash his own face. Like that. Now the thing that I want to show for you first, to agree that the mother and istinshaq is wajib, is not sunnah. So then the next, the kayfiya. Even you take it is sunnah, you have to know how proper he did. You understand? So
I know the goodness of keeping your mouth
That's for fadilat.
preventing it, so we all start practice how to do it.
yes. So I will show for you how the Prophet he did it. Because what is the main objective of this subject? We want to know. This is the reason I said don't think about the mazhab or anything. We want to know how proper he did, in order to try to do what proper he did. So if we try either what is against is contradicting your mazhab or is not contradicting, we didn't care. Just we focus what prophet he did.
Ittiba.
Yes, ittiba. So this is the reason why when before we started this, we discussed about the biography of Aimma. We explained for you how they respected the hadith, and they said anything that we found is from their fatwa is contradicting with the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we can follow the hadith and we live there what they said. So this is the reason why. So next week, inshallah ta'ala, if we are still alive, inshallah ta'ala, we will.
One question regarding the Uthman's boy.
Yeah, Humran.
He was the one who said he saw Uthman do it. It's not
Yes.
Uthman who said that.
What?
It wasn't Uthman who said that, isn't it? It was the boy.
No, Usman, he want to teach them how the wudu of Prophet is it. For example now, yes, if for example now I take the water, I perform the wudu in order to teach you the wudu of Prophet. After I finish the wudu, I said, as how you see I did wudu, this is how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did his own wudu. So this is what Usman he did. Like together with his student, he said to bring the water to him in order to teach them the wudu practically. So after he performed the wudu, he finished it. Then Usman he said, as how you see I did my own wudu, the same thing how the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam he did. And Usman he added, he said after that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever performed the wudu as how I did, So Allah subhanahu, he prayed 2 rak'ah and he didn't think anything about the dunya. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave him the previous sins that he committed.
That one is in another hadith, is it?
It's the same
So the
hadith.
same hadith.
When he finished the wudu, he said, as how you see I did this wudu, this is how the Prophet did. Then he said, also Prophet said, whoever, in the same hadith. Yes.
Narrated.
By Bukhari and Muslim.
But the
That means it reaches the Prophet from Bukhari till the Prophet.
Yes, Bukhari narrated it. I read for you isnad. This is the isnad. Bukhari said, Haddasana Abu Yaman. Abu Yaman. Then Bukhari narrated it from Abu Yaman. Abu Yaman from Shu'aib bin Abi Hamza. Shu'aib bin Abi Hamza from Zuhri. Imam Zuhri from Ata bin Yazid. Ata bin Yazid from Humran. This the houseboy of Usman. And this houseboy was Usman from Usman. And Usman from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
What is the boy's name?
Ata bin Yazid.
Bin Yazid.
So I think you understand. You get the point,
I'm a
eh?
bit confused just now because I thought, it stops at the boy. The boy saw.
No. The boy narrated from Usman. After Usman finished the wudu, the thing that is very important, Usman said after he finished, as how you see I did my wudu, this is exactly how the Prophet he did. So this is hadith connected to the Prophet. And he added further, he said, Prophet said also, whoever did wudu exactly as how I did my own, he prayed 2 rak'ah, he didn't think anything about dunya, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive him the previous sins that he committed. So this is connected to the Prophet, not stop for the houseboy of Usman.
It's connected, like the story or the matan.
Yes, the matter is connected to the Prophet. Yes, because the wudu that Usman he did is the wudu of Prophet, and he said this is the wudu of Prophet, so it's connected to the Prophet. This is called marfu'ul fi'li. Maybe you forgot what. Yes, you forgot what he did in Mustalah.
He said he saw.
He saw, yes. So this is sunnah. He saw, yes. Okay.
Who is Umran? Umran is the boy, right?
boy.
Humran.
Umran is the boy.
The houseboy of Usman.
Okay. So Abu Yaman from Shu'aib.
Yes.
And then from Shu'aib from Zuhri
Yes.
bin Yazid. And then from Ata bin Yazid.
Yes. Zuhri from Ata bin Yazid.
And
Yes.
from Humran.
Humran. Big H. Humran. Then Humran from his master Uthman. Uthman from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay. Still confused or you understand?
Now Humran from Osman.
Yes. Then Usman from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Umran did say that he saw
Usman.
Usman, right?
Because
he did say, that means he said first. He saw
Usman he did.
Usman.
Usman he said what he did is how the Prophet
How
he
the
did.
Prophet did.
Yes.
Usman said after that.
Yes.
And then the Prophet said after that. It's just the Prophet's side, part only lah. When the Prophet said, he says, what I do is what you should do, isn't it? How I do.
Yes. Prophet said that.
Yes. That means there is a saying.
Yes. Saying yes.
Between the matan.
Yes, matan. Yes.
Between the matan.
Within the matan.
One
Yes. Yeah, one matan. Yes.